Hello, welcome to Random Talks, Intrusive Thoughts. I'm Darian.
I'm Andrew.
This is our 4th episode, so welcome to our 4th episode.
My bad.
So we've been playing chess all day today. We probably spent like a good
6 hours.
Yeah, 6 hours playing chess. He came over unannounced, came to surprise us, and so we've been playing chess for 4 hours since 4 hours. So
I
10
came
o'clock.
around 8 a.m. We hung out for a bit, and then around 9:30, 10 is when we started setting up chess.
Yeah. So yeah, we've been playing chess all day.
In my high school years, I had this Philippine teacher, and he won against this grand champ in the Philippines. It's when the grand champ goes around a bunch of tables versing a bunch of people and to see if any of them could beat him. And my teacher at the time actually beat him somehow. And he got me into chess because every day I was the smartest kid in my class. I had finished work really early. And so me and him in the back of the class will always play some chess. And I'll get so close each time to eventually end up beating him one time.
Yeah, this guy got me into playing chess. We had gone to there was this casino, but in the back there's this area for RV parking, and we were they had a little game room area that we were playing in, and
The hot cocoa was nice.
Bro, the hot cocoa was absolutely phenomenal. But
10 out of 10.
So they had this big mat that you could throw over a table, and it had all those big pieces, and he said, let's play some chess. So we decided to play some chess after checkers, and he taught me how to play chess. After that, I had bought myself a set from Walmart and been playing chess ever since.
We've played the original way, and recently my bad, my voice sounds kind of weird right now. Recently, since how we got in to learn each other's patterns, and I think you started to play somewhat the playstyle I play.
I don't know, but just to make it more challenging, we took out our most powerful pieces, or we'd just switch it up, make it a new game, change it up every once in a while.
Yeah, like my most powerful piece that I'll use a lot is usually the queen, because she's extendable, I think, and
versatile.
Yeah, versatile, and you could use the queen to set up a bunch of traps, in my opinion. And yours is.
I personally enjoy the knight. The knights, both of them.
I thought it was a bishop.
No, that for some reason I've been beating you with the bishop, but
this guy hates the bishop, and the only times, I think the 2 times he had beat me today was with the bishop. The
bishop, and then I set you up with one knight, or no, with the castle. I beat you once with the castle. Is it a tower?
Yeah,
with the tower. But my favorite are the knights, because you could set up a lot of traps with them. They're very versatile across the board. If you use them correctly.
I kind of play where I sacrifice the knights.
You sacrifice? No, you sacrifice the
bishops.
The bishops a lot.
I sacrifice the bishops because with the knights you're able to go 3 up and 2 to the side, and you're able
3 up and 1 over.
Yeah, I mean the way I see it, it's like this: 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. So I count like 2 tiles once. But with those ones, you could go on a bunch of squares to eventually you hit every square. With the bishops, certain bishops only stay on one color of the tile, and I feel like that's hard. Because let's say if it's coming towards the end game, if the king only stays on the clear tile, and I have the white bishop, I can't do nothing.
Honestly, I don't know. You could do a lot of things with the bishop, but I feel like they're more of like a sacrificial type of thing. Like you said, you use it to as a lure to set up the trap. Honestly, that's how I feel. But yeah.
And then today we also played a game with no pawns.
We got rid of the pawns, dude. That was annoying, man.
How was it annoying?
Because you stole my queen, man.
That's why I told you, let's switch it up and have the 2 pawns in front of the king and queen. Because if not, right away I could have just went for your
king, or vice versa.
I could have just went straight for your queen, and that would have been game.
That was annoying though, honestly, or vice versa.
Yeah, that's why I was like, let's switch these 2 up, since they are able to shoot straight across
the tower and the knight.
Yeah, and then with the bishop, they're not able to go all the way across. I mean, they're able to go all the way across the board, but it won't hit any.
No,
it won't hit any of the other pawns, bishops, or anything.
Dude, have you seen the Andrew Tate on the Piers Morgan show, the Uncensored? Andrew Tate. So it's called Uncensored, and he had invited him one time onto the show to talk about his views and his points and stuff like that. And then he invited him a couple more times, but this most recent time they were playing chess. And
Andrew, I had heard this. My bad.
It was go ahead.
I heard this. I had saw this one TikTok a while ago that his dad played a lot of chess.
He was a chess master.
Yeah, and eventually got Andrew Tate into chess.
That's how he made money. That's how his dad made money. He was playing chess. But yeah,
they make money off of that.
Yeah, I think you have to be like top tier. There's those competitions when they verse a bunch of people. But on the show, I guess they were playing at under a certain amount of time, and Andrew Tate beat Piers Morgan on live TV under time pressure, and he beat him he's like, all right, well, I'm gonna beat you. He's giving a speech. I forgot what he was saying, but because they were trying to talk while they were playing chess and being recorded and stuff like that, and Andrew Tate had beat him in those couple of moves while he was giving his speech.
I mean, if his dad was Grandmaster, he had to be good at chess.
Yeah. Dude, I'm curious about Tristan Tate. Do you think because Andrew Tate talks about playing chess a lot, but you don't hear Tristan Tate talking about playing chess a lot, or ever see him play chess, honestly, that I've seen.
I mean, I'm very different from my siblings, so I'm pretty sure they're very different but similar at the same time.
Yeah, maybe. Well, you would think I'm the do they have the same dad, or are they different dads?
They have the same dad.
Do they? Same dad and same mom? Or different moms?
I think they have the biological to each other.
Oh, so completely biological? Yeah.
I had saw this another thing about Andrew Tate, where he was talking about Tristan saying he doesn't care about anything or anyone else in the world, but if he loses his brother, he's done.
Yeah, the one person you can... There's nobody in this world that you can truly trust except for your brother. Which is crazy, because then he also called out the Paul brothers, and he said that Logan Paul immediately threw Jake Paul under the bus, because Jake, as we all know, Jake Paul, he does boxing. He's trying to do a professional boxing. I don't know if he is.
I feel like all his fights are rigged.
You think so?
Yeah,
that's what a lot of them people say. Except for there was one hit that it looked like that guy just got folded. But Andrew Tate had said that Jake Paul is fake because he didn't believe in his own brother. He said that his Jake Paul was going to be a failure in boxing and that he's not going to do any good. And he said that he's no good, and basically he was just calling out his brother. And he's like, that's like the worst thing you could ever do is betray your brother.
I feel what he's saying, but like whenever you watch live TV and you don't have to have the replays,
yeah,
it looks like whenever they're doing those stunts for like movies, how you barely miss, but like
it looked real.
Yeah, all of his fights look like that.
You think so?
Yeah, and whenever someone gets hit, you know how whenever you get hit in the face or thigh, there's always a ripple. Yeah, there's not ripples.
Well, that's when it's in slow motion. I don't think I haven't seen any slow motion films.
No, just like if you would have hit my thigh, you see how it kind of
ripples.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't see that like while you're in the middle of a fight because they're also being moved at the same time.
Yeah, but it's so zoomed in.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, have you seen that video though with Jake Paul on his own podcast, what Impulsive, where or was it Impulsive or there was someone else's podcast, but they said Jake Paul or Logan Paul was calling out Andrew Tate. He was like, "Oh, he's trash." And then he said, "Well, I'll fight him." And then he's like, "Okay, well, how about we do this? So we could do 3 rounds, 1 boxing, 1 kickboxing, and then."
I thought that was a good idea because they went for both of their weaknesses and strengths.
And then he's like, whoa. He like shut down basically, like almost like freaking out. And that like after he was all freaking out, I was like, well, he's like a world champion. After he just got done making fun of him for being a world champion, he's like, well,
didn't he verse that one fighter that was used to be a legend?
Who?
It was just one boxer.
No, who fought him?
Jake. It was one of his fights. But he fought like a old legend.
Jake Paul hasn't won any fights though. I think he's 3-0. And then Logan Paul's 3-0. Jake Paul, I think he's won every fight he's been in.
Yeah, I'm talking about Jake Paul.
I don't know.
I don't
He's
know.
fought a lot of people.
He was versing this old person, and he was a world champ.
Oh, the
You know what I'm talking about?
yeah, the black guy.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, that one seemed rigged. That one seemed really rigged. Honestly, I thought so.
Because even though he's that old,
Yeah.
experience, Bruce Lee was like 60, 70 some, and still,
Kicking ass.
yeah. I
Or
think
Chuck Norris too. Bro, Chuck Norris is crazy. You know what's a good? You know what one of my favorite ones is that he ran so fast across the world, he punched himself in the back of the head. Or when the Hulk gets so angry, the Hulk turns into Chuck Norris.
that video. I'm not sure if you guys watch Rush Hour, but I love their movies. There's Rush Hour 1, 2, and 3. They're in the process of making number 4, but it has Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker. I feel like they're such a very good duo.
I haven't seen Rush Hour. I need to watch it. Everybody keeps telling me Rush Hour.
I had showed him this one clip because I don't know why, but what we were talking about that caused me to bring that up.
We weren't talking about anything. You just brought him up, and then you started talking about how
There's this one scene where they're at this casino trying to stake out, and Chris Tucker was complaining that he needs to get over his ex and he should find someone at the casino. Jackie Chan's really into his work, and so he was talking to this lady, and this lady's like, I could you want to hear secrets and stuff like that, and since the Jackie Chan's a detective and stuff, he's gonna go with it. And he starts going to her with her to her room, and they start fighting. The only thing is, during the fight, it sounded like they're going hardcore sex.
oh yeah, you showed me the clip on YouTube, and then he's like,
like
get him, show him what the flying dragon.
show him the red dragon.
Oh, show him the red dragon.
And then Chris Tucker's just, his reactions are so funny, and towards the end, he's like, tear that ass up, Lee. And it was just funny, and I love that part. And Chris Tucker doesn't know what's happening inside. Jackie Chan is actually fighting this lady because she's over here trying to kill him because he's trying to look for the triads and stuff like that. It's really interesting. And at the end, Jackie Chan opens the door to try to run away, and all you see is this lady crawling on all fours. And Chris Tucker's like, damn, she's a freak. And then at that time, right when she turns around, her face looks all messed up, and Jackie Chan went did a ooh face that until she threw a knife at Chris Tucker, and Chris Tucker ran.
Oh yeah, that was pretty funny when you showed me that YouTube clip.
Yeah, I think I love for you guys, just listen to the audio. It's funny.
That one, I don't know why, but because it's a cop movie. That one reminds me of the one with Kevin Hart and Ice Cube. What is it called? Ride Along. That one's funny.
I love that one. I love Ride Along too.
Dude, that one.
Like the one where he's like,
funny.
When they were first fighting, he's Kevin Hart just picking up the ammo and stuff from the
That's
ground.
the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then he grabs a grenade, and Ice Cube's like, what the fuck you doing? He throws it back. He's like, you have 5 seconds to throw it back.
My favorite one is when they're in the grocery store, and there's that
Kevin Hart is fighting that cop.
No, yeah, that one cop, but he's all, oh, I'm honey boo boo. He's all pouring honey all over his body. That one was funny.
I would have been so disgusted.
Bro. Yeah, his face started rubbing up against him.
And then it sticked. Like, you can't edit that.
Dude, have you seen bro, the one that was pouring honey all over him? Dude, his comedy shows, bro, they're freaking hilarious.
I've been meaning to watch them.
Dude, they're pretty funny. I was one of them that I thought was like the funniest one was he's like, if you've never gone to a black church, I highly suggest you go to a black church. And then he's like, even if you're not black, go to a black church. You're gonna have the best time of your life. And he's like, if anybody gives you any trouble,
tell them
Jesus
Sister Johnson.
No, Jesus is the answer. What are you doing here, Jesus? What brought you here, Jesus? He's like, no, like, who do you know here? And he's like, if that doesn't work, Sister Johnson. There's always a Sister Johnson. No, like, who do you know here, Sister Johnson? How did you guys meet, Jesus? Dude, that guy.
I remember watching it that one time.
That one, and then dude, that was just funny. And then the one where he's like, he runs into those security guards, and they bring him up to on the football field or to the football game, and they bring him onto the field. And then that one security guard that I guess he's super new. He's like, where are your credentials? And then he's like, how'd you get down here? He's like, I just walked. And then he was on his way out, and then another security guard went and picked him up, and he's like, no, come on to this side, and he's like, that guy, he's like, I've been here for 43 years, and this guy's only been here for 1 year, and he thinks he runs this. Dude, I related to that so much. When I was working at Walmart, we had this I've gone through 5 or 6 different department managers and every single one of them, they were always trying to change.
I heard that one time you were telling us that you blocked your manager, and during that one time your manager was talking to you, and me and Mason, I think it was, or it was me and Jason, was blowing up your phone.
Yeah, dude, that was so... yeah, because he's like, oh, did you block my number? And I was like, no, I didn't block your number. And I just turned my phone off when I'm at work. And then him and one of our other friends started blowing up my phone, and all you hear is my ringtone just going off, and he's like, you blocked my number, right? And I was like, yeah, dude, you call me for no reason. You literally call me for no reason. When I tell you that I'm doing something, like, I have to do that. I can't just go off into a different department, and then I'm going to hear you complain saying that my department's falling behind. Or when I'm at home and you try to you call me just for random stuff like, oh, this and this, like you want me to do your job when it's not my job. Dude, it was annoying. But there was this but yeah, then just like we would always get a new manager almost every couple of months. We'd always get a new manager, and they would try to change something, and then when it wouldn't work, they'd start trying to blame everybody. Bro, that was annoying.
I remember that one time I was going through a pretty hard time mentally, and so I had decided to admit myself into the hospital at Casement Hospital. And when I was at Casement Hospital, I was trying to get this guy a job at Bob's Burgers to work with me, and he eventually got the job while I was in the hospital. And at that time, there was just these girls constantly
asking about you, bro. They were like obsessed with you. And then there was like, oh, he quit. This guy didn't quit, and he's like, oh, even the managers were like, oh no, he quit. I was like, then why is he still in the?
But like all the no one, the main guy that owns the business, he knows everything what's happening. I mean, he's glad that I decided to take a break instead of letting it go further and further. And so he's like, I won't speak to anyone. I'm gonna take you off the schedule, so no one asks questions or anything. And I was like, please, thank you, and I appreciate that so much. And so, since I'm not there for a couple of weeks and I had contact with no one, everyone thought I quit.
Yeah, you're only able to call me. Would you say you had like 1 or 2 calls a day?
Well, it's not that. It's just there's so many people that are there for different reasons.
Yeah.
And whenever you're on the phone for too long, they kind of get bugged. And the only reasons I was able to call you once or twice a day is because I have like 7 other family members.
Yeah. And
I have to get to each and one of them, because if not, they're going to be feeling like, oh, you love me more than... And I didn't want to deal with that stress while trying to recover.
But, bro, everybody was asking about this guy. That's how you know this guy's a lover boy. You already know. But everybody was asking about him, like, oh my god, like, where is he at? How is he doing? Like, what's going on? And how come he's not texting me back or whatever? This went on for 2 weeks, 3 or 2.5 weeks. And that was terrible. And then finally he gets out of the hospital, and
the first person I went to go see is my
he
brother.
He came to visit me, but we were closing, and then after that he walked home, and I went to go visit him, and this guy had a girlfriend. The first day out, he went in single. First day out, this guy came out with a girlfriend.
I'm still mentally fucked.
So is she. But yeah, no, dude, that was pretty funny, bro. I was like, how the fuck did you go and come out single, bro?
No, it was just tough.
Yeah,
it was over there. Was really nice though. The nurse is really nice. They had like an art area. They even had like a little sports area. And since how I told them I was in sports and everything, they gave me extra protein and like they gave me a little protein shake.
Yeah.
And I thought that was nice. And then they have like snacks during the day. And since how I was the youngest guy, I had a room to myself. And then in that hospital, I was also considered a pretty boy.
Tell them about what you were saying about the nurses.
Dude. The nurses over there at Caseman, they're all pretty young. And I thought some of them were so hot for some reason. Like, they all had nice bodies. They all looked like they're fitness models for some reason.
Bro, this guy came over and he's like, bro, if you ever go crazy, go to Caseman. He's like, they are fine. This guy just kept telling me, he's like, bro, they're fine.
I'm obsessed with girls, especially if I get a girlfriend or I have a girlfriend. I'll be obsessed. Like, I'll become the clingiest person you ever know. Because my love language is touch. And I also would love to...
He'll touch, bro.
and I would want to be with you 24/7. Or even if I'm going to go hang out with my friends or go do my sports, I want you there.
I'm kind of like all over the place, you know? Like, I like to be held, but then I'm more of like, I like to go do something. You know, those are like, I like to go, if, like, me and my girlfriend, like, I love to take her places. Like, I like to take her camping. I like to take her, everywhere. Like, places that she's never been to or things that she's never done, I like to go take her to. Or, even just the other day, we spent all day just sitting down, doing nothing, like, just cuddling, watching TV. Have you ever seen the show, The Act? It's on Hulu.
I haven't seen it.
I would highly recommend The Act. That is the craziest... Like, that is the craziest TV show that you'll ever see. So, let me just give you a rundown of it. So, it's basically there's a mom and a little girl, right? And I guess ever since she was a little kid and she fell off the trampoline, the mom has been drugging her child.
I've seen that on TikTok.
Dude, it's crazy. So, she drugs her.
And her daughter eventually finds out.
Yeah, so
That's medicine to numb dogs' legs.
Yeah, like, numb her legs, and then she ended up figuring out that she's able to walk, and she's like freaking out. Bro, watch it. They killed the... Just watch it. It's
I've seen trailers and stuff of it, and like TikTok reactions.
Dude, it's nothing like that. You just have to watch it. I would highly suggest that you watch it. Like, honestly, like, I think it's only like 8 episodes long, but they're like 30-minute episodes. Bro, you could binge watch that. Me and my girlfriend, we've just been binge watching it the whole time, just laying in bed watching it, falling asleep occasionally, like pausing it, falling asleep, and then waking up and watching it again. Bro, it's worth it. I will guarantee that you will love it.
On Netflix, I've been watching this one thing. It's called Dancing Monsters. I'm not sure if you heard of it.
No, I haven't.
It's where these people, famous people or not, where they used to be incredible dancers, but because of injury, they're afraid to go back into dancing, or they're shy to go back into dancing. So Neo, you know who he is?
Mm-mm.
The singer, Neo.
No, I haven't.
The one that kind of invented the leaning stand.
No, I have no idea who that is.
You gotta look him up. He spent like so much money for these characters. I mean, not for the characters, but for these people to have, like, you know how whenever they create like CGI and stuff.
Yeah.
But like have it at live time, where you're able to see the CGI at live time. I think
like holographic.
Yeah.
Oh.
Costed him so much money.
Dude, I would imagine holograms aren't cheap.
And then also to have it at live time.
Yeah.
And he ended up making a TV show out of it, and at the same time promoting his dancing school.
Oh wow!
So all the money he just spent, he's making it back, and then whoever's the winner of each season gets $250,000.
Oh wow! Rappity rap.
Yeah, rappity rap. The joke of the day is actually a dirty joke.
Really gross.
I thought it was really funny. He thought it was
disturbing.
Or when a girl dies, what's the one organ inside of her that's still warm?
What?
My dick.
That's terrible.
It's a joke. Just want to clarify that.
Okay, now our motivational quotes.
Just one small positive thought in the morning can change your whole day. Opportunities don't happen, you create them. Love your family, work super hard.
Oh, one more.
Oh, I thought that was all one.
Okay, so what was I gonna say? Motivational quote. It's never too late to start following your dreams. No matter what, there's always a way. And if there's a will, there's a way. Have a good one. Peace.